functional movement now. Reminder, you're gonna have just 2 workouts again next week, and then it's gonna change up after that, okay? I'm gonna actually make a post later next week that's actually gonna talk about what you can expect for the channel here. But other than that, let's go ahead and talk about today's workout. So this is upper burnout. So similar setup to what we've been doing, so you're kind of used to that fast pace in and out type of thing, right? So we have 10 exercises. Each exercise is 30 seconds a piece, 0 rest. We repeat 3 times and then you're done. Pregnancy and postpartum. While there's nothing that we are doing which requires us to lay on our backs for this workout, we do have a lot of front loading here, okay? So make sure that you are checking in with your core. Any pressure down on the pelvic floor, any signs of intolerance, which is the coning, the bowing, the doming, any of that stuff happening in the midline here of your abdomen, I need you to regress the move, okay? We do have push-ups and we do have what's called a pike press. So if you are at the stage in your pregnancy where that is causing those signs of intolerance, it's causing pressure down on the pelvic floor, I'm gonna ask you to go from your knees or even elevate by going to a bench, a chair, a couch, or even the wall, especially for the pike press, and I'll explain that during the actual workout. However, let's go ahead and dive right on in to today's workout. So like I said, you have 10 exercises, okay? So I'm gonna try power through them real quick. But if you have never worked out with me before, hi, hello, my name is Bree. I do talk throughout the majority of the workout, okay? So if that's not your thing, feel free to mute me. Totally understand. I just like to make sure I'm cueing you on form, because if you're doing the most with the form, you're gonna get the most out of the workout, and that's what we want, right? So, and I also wanna help you get the most out of the workout by encouraging you, so I also do that as well, okay? But for today, like I said, it's quick. We got 30 seconds on, 0 rest, so we're going from one to the next to next. It is okay to take a couple of seconds to get that transition. Don't worry about it, okay? You have 3 chances, so you're gonna get it and you'll understand the pattern and the way that it moves, and you'll just get it by the end, okay? Also, please feel free to just go ahead and do the move and adjust as I give form, as I give mods, etc., okay? So, move 1, we have a 3-way press. You're doing narrow, angled, regular. All right, then we have some skull crushers standing up, 1 or 2 dumbbells, up to you. Then we're going into a 3-way raise, bicep curl to hammer curl, upright row. Go ahead and get your weight ready for those overhead presses, and I will continue to tell you what's coming up as we get there, okay? So you're gonna start in narrow for me here. Ready? In 2, 1, press straight up, down. Now go at a little bit of an angle here. There you go. Now go out. Perfect, right there. Go back. So you just repeat all 3 areas, all right? Coming up next, 1 or 2 dumbbells, up to you, but you're gonna give me a skull crusher. Biceps by your ears, right here. Coming up in 2, 1, join me. 1 or 2 dumbbells, completely up to you, okay? What I want you to make sure of, your ribs need to be down. What I mean by that, don't let them flare out. Bring them down as if you're trying to get them to the top of your hips. Lock in that core, okay? Coming up next is a 3-way raise. Front, angled, and side. Get ready. We go in 3, 2, 1. Join me. Front, palms face each other. Angled or a Y raise, palms still face each other. Then go to that side, palms face the ground. There you go, keep going for me. You can always go in reverse. Once you hit this lateral raise, just reverse it back up or just start from the top again. Totally up to you. Coming up next, you're gonna give me bicep to hammer curl. Ready? Join me right here. So bicep curl, palms face the sky, hammer, they face each other. Make sure your elbows are locked in. They don't swing back, they don't swing forward, they don't flare out. Lock them in like they are glued shut to you, okay? Coming up next, upright row. right here, okay? Not yet, I'll let you know when. You are lifting to chest height or just below. Get ready and join me. Core is nice and engaged here, all right? Again, you're lifting to chest height or below only, okay? We are not high pulling it, all right? No, not doing that. Core is nice and engaged, lock it in. Coming up next, you're gonna give me a back fly right here to a front raise, all right? Back fly, and if you need to, just do one side at a time. Totally okay. Let's go. Nice, good hinged position here. And again, if you need to, focus just on one side. All right, you're repeating 3 times so you can alternate, okay? But make sure you got that good hinge, okay? Glutes are shifted back, your chest is over the ground, okay? The more over the ground, the more we're gonna work our back there, okay? You have a 3-way row coming up. Regular, 45, and high. Let's go. Regular, and you can use both sides. I'm just showing you real quick. And high, okay? So both sides or one side at a time. All right, I'm gonna show you again from the side. You are rowing up towards the top of your hips, base of your ribs, down. Angle it slightly to where the palm faces between your legs. There you go. Palm faces the back of the room. Coming up next, tricep push-up to child pose. Come down here and join me. So tricep push-up, elbows graze, you push up to that child pose. Elevated or normal, up to you, mod. Right here, pregnancy, postpartum, I want you to mod it, either from the ground with your knees if you need to, or use a chair, bench, couch, whatever you gotta do, okay? Core is nice and engaged. Coming up next, you're gonna give me an inchworm, shoulder tap, let's go. Right here, mods coming up, tap, tap. If you need to mod this, you're gonna go from your knees. Bend your knees, hit that nice mod plank, tap, tap, or even just tap in front. If going up to your shoulders is too much, pregnancy, postpartum, you can do this from a wall. You're just gonna take the walk out and focus on the shoulder taps, okay? Coming up next is a pike press. Down dog position, right here. Down, push up. Elbows are not flaring to the side. Giving me 3 here. Walk it out, hit a plank, bring it back in. 3 pike presses. Now, pregnancy, I want you to do this either from a chair, bench, couch, or come up to a wall. Angle out a little bit, okay? Coming up, back to the top. You have those 3 presses. Let's go. See, now you know it. Narrow, angled, side. Now, when it comes to the side press, even though it's the side, I don't want you going directly in line with your shoulder, okay? Bring it forward ever so slightly to protect your shoulder during that press. Knuckles face the ceiling, you're punching that ceiling out, don't let it roll back, okay? Skull crusher, let's go. 1 or 2, up to you. There you go, breathe. Biceps by your ears, extend, press through those triceps, there you go. Coming up next, 3-way raise. So you have your front, your Y's, and your lateral. For that lateral raise, similar to the lateral press, all right? And let's go. So when we get to that lateral one, which is a side, all right? Right here, palms face the ground. But again, you are not going directly in line with your shoulder. It's ever so slightly in front, okay? So it's not here. You're bringing it ever so slightly in front, all right? Keep a good slight bend in those elbows. Bicep curl, go. Give me bicep curl up, flip it, hammer. There we go. Breathe. There we go. There we go. You're doing great. Now these are short workouts, so I need you to challenge yourself, okay? Upright rows coming up next. Remember, chest height or just below, no high. Ready? Lock in that core, let's go. Now what I say by locking that core, I need you to brace it. If you don't know what bracing is, go to my functional movement series, deep core, the first 3 workouts, it's all you really need to know, okay? But bracing is when you lock in your core. You're not sucking it in and you're not holding your breath, okay? You're engaging and locking that engagement in while you continue to breathe. That helps brace your core, all right? Rotate that pelvis, back fly to raise, go. So what I want you to do here, none of this, rotate that pelvis, karate chop here. Come on down, nice good fly, nice good raise. Coming up next, you have that 3-way row. Neutral, 45-degree, and high. Now, I did solely one side for the first round. I'm gonna do one side for this next round, okay? So again, you're either doing what I'm doing one side at a time, or you're using both. On the 3rd repeat, I am gonna use both, but I don't wanna create any muscle imbalances, so I'm not gonna lift on the other side when I only lifted on that side last time, okay? You gotta keep things the same, all right? Make sure that shoulder blade is going back towards your spine. All right, tricep push-up, go. Let me talk you through this one. Some more. Hands are underneath your shoulders, weights in your hand. Widen the base with your feet here, okay? Graze your ribs, whether you're modding or not. Push up, come into that child pose. You can even come into a down normal child pose, okay? And you can do this again, right here. If you're modding from 8 bench, chair, couch, you're not gonna do that, okay? Inchworms, let's go. Right here. You're not gonna do the child pose if you're going from like a chair, bench, couch, or the wall, okay? You'll just focus on that tricep push-up. All right, keep your legs, the base with your feet, keep it wide, okay? That's gonna help prevent your hips from wanting to dance. All right, I don't want them dancing. Coming up next, 3 pike presses to a plank, let's go. Now the goal of a pike press, you're getting some triceps in here, but you're getting some good back as well. You're acting as if the crown of your head is gonna touch the ground. That's not what you're not actually gonna rest your head on the ground, but that's the motion you're going for, okay? You don't want your elbows flaring out to the side, lock them in. They should go at a 45-degree angle or a little bit towards the back, okay? Nice, good, strong core. Rock on your toes, back to the top. Press it out for me last time. See, you're doing great. Right here, neutral, 45. There we go, and wide. And either come back in or just go from the top. Up to you. It's not really gonna make a difference. Ribs stay down. They don't flare out. Get ready for that skull crusher. 2 or 1, you know the drill. Lock in that core. All right, so rotate that pelvis, engage, ribs stay down. They don't flare out at any point in time, okay? Good job. 3-way raise is coming up in less than 10. Front, Y, and lateral. Get ready. Let's go. So when it comes to this, make sure you're not swinging to get the weight up, okay? If you have to swing to get weight up, the weight is too much. Unless the move is a designated swing move, you shouldn't be doing that. You should be doing this with control. You win, gravity does not. All right, slight bend in your elbows here. Ribs are down. Lock in that core. You're lifting to shoulder height, they're just below. Bicep curl, go. Bicep curl to hammer. Last time. If you need to, kickstand it. Get a little bit more support in there. But if you start to find you're arching back, you need to swing, Your elbows are doing this. Drop the weight, all right? Coming up next is the upright row. Chest height or just below. Get ready and let's do it. You're doing great. You are almost done with this workout, okay? This is move number 5 out of 10. So breathe for me. Think about pulling it back, okay? So you're not lifting high and back, but when you get here, think about just shifting your shoulders ever so slightly back as you pull it up, okay? It's not a huge move, a huge noticeable move, but just think about that. Back fly, get ready, go. Give me that fly, give me that raise. Breathe, core is engaged. And again, if you need to, one side at a time. Totally okay to do. Coming up next, 3-way row. Let me talk about this real quick. When it comes to a row, you'll hear the buzzer. You just go, shoulder blade goes towards your spine, okay? So you wanna make sure you pull that shoulder blade in first. If you've never done a row before, I'm walking you through it. Shoulder blade in first, it wants to hug that spine. Then elbow leads, no matter what you're doing. Then elbow goes down, shoulder blade goes down. Once you get the form, trust me, you don't break it down like that. It just becomes second nature, okay? That tricep push-up to child pose is coming up. Get ready, let's go. So remember, if you're doing it from a chair, a couch, a bench, the wall, you are not doing the child pose, all right? But hands underneath shoulders, weights in your hands, all right? Widen the base with your feet, lock in that core. Plank is the base position for you here, okay? There you go. Coming up next, shoulder tap, inchworm, shoulder taps. Let's go. Lock in that core. I need you to lock in the plank before you do the rest of the move, okay? So what I mean by that is as you come down, hit that plank position before you go into the taps. Make sure you have good position. You're not letting those hips dip because you don't want to get momentum from that. You want your core, your whole core to truthfully work here, okay? 3 pike presses. Get ready. Let's go. Give me 3. And then you walk it out into that plank. Walk it out, nail that plank, walk it in, rock on those toes. It's okay if you need to play around with this. Bend your knees. You're almost done with this entire workout. Breathe for me, you're so close. Remember, no cool down. And, woo! You did awesome, okay. So like I said, next week, we're still doing just 2 workouts so that I can take a little breather after doing the challenge. But other than that, you will see a post come up on my YouTube page. Make sure that you hit that notification bell, okay? That's gonna let you know whenever I post any video, go live, or even just a community post, okay? I'm gonna explain what you can expect changes-wise for that, okay? But thank you for being here. Thank you for working out with me. Thank you for challenging yourself in this short little workout. I hope that you had a great time. And other than that, I hope to see you very, very soon. Make sure to like, subscribe, share with your mama friends. Come hang out with me on social media if you want more Momma Fit stuff. And other than that, have an amazing, wonderful day, night, weekend, whenever this is for you. And I shall see you very soon.